Good morning, everybody. My name's Darlene, and I have Parkinson's. I don't know what I'm going to say today. I start that all the time like that. I really don't know. I haven't done a video for a couple of days because I haven't known what to say. I want to do a couple things. In the past, I have written a poem about my life, and I have read it to you a few times. I would like to do that again because I would like to share it with new subscribers that have come along. I think it sort of sums up how I feel about what I'm going through. So I would like to read that. I also would like to explain, I try to keep a positive attitude. I really do. And there's most times that I can do that, but not always. So sometimes I'm not as positive as I would want to be, or I'm retrospective and trying to think of things, and not always to do with myself or my health, but just things that are going on in life. And so I choose not to share some of those things. I just want to get Bill's okay to share something. So let me just pause for a minute. I'll come right back. I just wanted to make sure it was okay with him that I share this. We're having a bit of a struggle right now. Bill has dementia, and it's something new for us to have to deal with. And it has not been easy. And it's hard to watch somebody going through something, especially if they don't know how to change it. The simple tasks that he is forgetting to do, he's forgetting how to talk on a telephone. He is forgetting how to read a calendar. He can't seem to remember what day of the week it is. I often forget that, but it's a little more than just forgetting it. He doesn't remember that if yesterday was the 9th, then today would be the 10th. He doesn't know to add 1 to it. So the latest thing is he's been doing his own insulin up till this point, and the other day we caught him putting the wrong insulin in at the wrong time. So Claudine has had to take that over now. Now, it's a lot of responsibility for her. So there's been friction just because everybody's trying to find their path to deal with. There's also personal issues that he's dealing with that is hard for the rest of us. So we would ask to keep him in prayer, and we would just ask that, hopefully things go on and get better for us, like that we learn how to handle this. We don't want to, I don't like to word it by lose control, but we don't want him to have to go to a nursing home or something. We want him to be at home with us, and that can only happen if he can, number one, stay on his feet. If he becomes bedridden, he won't be able to stay here all the time. And he's been falling or sliding out of bed, falling onto the floor, just almost on a daily basis. And so therefore it's not that he's hurting himself overly when he's falling. He is skinning his knees or things like that, but he's not hurting or breaking his bones, but he can't get back up again. And we have care workers coming in to help him morning and night, but they're not here all the time, and they can't help him up off the floor. He has to be able to do that himself. And if he can't do that himself, then we can help him to do it. But right now, I'm not strong enough to do that. And Claudine can't do it because she's waiting for hernia surgery, so she can't do it. So it's kind of a double-edged sword there. So we're trying to make it so that he is staying at home with us, but we're not sure for how long that can be. The other thing is, I just alluded to it, Claudine is waiting for her surgery. Now, her surgery, it's a big surgery. It's the 4th or 5th time that they've tried to fix this. This time they're going to have to put mesh in. She has a huge hernia, and it's broken through every other time. So she has to be very, very careful after this one to heal up completely. And that's hard for her to slow down and take care of us when she has to be careful on her own, doing things herself. Then enter my brother. He's coming to help us. And we are so thankful for that. Absolutely so thankful. Not only just to help us, we are so thankful just to have a visit. And he's coming for 2 months, so we are really happy about that. So that should make it a little bit easier, and we're just gonna enjoy the visit with him and see how it goes. We're going to hope that Claudine's surgery goes really well. It's at the end of November, and she should have 6 to 8 weeks of recovery time. She won't be able to drive for the first 3 weeks, and then we'll see what happens after that. Okay, I'm going to read my poem here, so I'll be right back. I wrote this when I first got my diagnosis, and it pertains to now just the same as it did then. It's called My Path. I face the unknown with a trembling hand, but my heart, it is peaceful and calm. The choices I make are the hourglass sands. As they count my days, I go on. My attitude's good as I struggle along. I won't live my life with a frown. I want all to know that they too can find peace as they choose the path they go down. The length of our days are all the same, whether we choose to smile or to moan. But when we're remembered by the ones we love, will they recall us with smiles or with groans? The hope that I have with this channel of mine is to share whatever I can, so when I am gone, my children can see that the path I have trod on with glee. I wrote that, and I think that it sums up how I feel. I can choose. I can't choose to have or not have Parkinson's, but I can choose how I deal with it. And I'm going to deal with it with a smile as much as I can. All right. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching and bearing with me. And I hope I'll be back tomorrow. Okay. Good night.